I think the dog just tried to steal something. Can't really tell if it's tracking or I think so. Voice is not the best right now. I feel like I've been sick for maybe a week and a half now. It hurts every time I swallow. That's about what's left though. Like it used to be worse. It used to be my ears being clogged, nose, everything. Now it's just my throat. It really hurts whenever I swallow. So you'll see me like go like this, like kind of like that in anticipation of the pain. And my voice is not that loud right now, so. It's a Saturday morning here in Hanoi, Vietnam. And you can see it's like people are kind of just like living their lives. I used to use my phone, now I'm using this like special crazy $1,000 camera or something. I think the Osmo DJI or some shit. But yeah, it's been kind of crazy. About a month, almost like 3 weeks now. Last time I recorded I was in Thailand, and we've had a lot of stuff happen in terms of money, in terms of goals, what we want to do. It was kind of raining yesterday. I'm wondering if it's gonna rain again, basically. If you look at the sky. Hold on. I guess you can tell like that. It's kind of white, so I'm wondering if it's gonna rain again. It's kind of cold too. I think I'm about to buy maybe a raincoat as well. Seeing how, like if I ever want to go out. I didn't bring much with me. Like we came to Asia. Well, when I say Asia, mostly Thailand and Vietnam. We're probably gonna be chilling around. Our goal would be Thailand. It's our favorite country. We don't really have like a visa or anything. We're just doing our own personal like work on our laptops and stuff. And I'm trying to see if I can do anything with this YouTube thing. Like it's kind of crazy. The camera picks up like some. Like you see how like I have really dark brown hair and then I have really like lighter brown hair like that. Almost looks like purple, I swear. Cool stuff, cool stuff. A raincoat. Yeah, I was thinking of getting one because I know there is a rainy season in Vietnam and there's also a rainy season in Thailand. So I'm thinking maybe I get one in Vietnam. If you compare Vietnam and Thailand, it's cheaper in Vietnam. And I've seen some Arc'teryx like fakes and stuff like that, but they're just like the real thing, right? Just so it's getting a little windy. I've seen some nice fakes. I'm thinking I'll probably just get like an Arc'teryx, you know, represent Canada. Even though it's Vietnam. It's Vietnam bought, you know. Who cares, man? It's all the same. But so yeah, right now we're living in Hanoi for about one week left, and then we're gonna be heading back to Bangkok. There was just an earthquake actually in Bangkok, so all my friends were texting me, asking me if I was okay, but because they don't know like if we're in Bangkok or in Hanoi. I mean, I know there's a couple deaths, like I think 30 something, and people injured as well. I think it was a building in construction, and basically the only people who got injured were the construction crew. So, well, I think, I don't know that for a fact or anything, but I think it was like an earthquake, so they were texting me like, oh, are you okay and everything. Yeah, I'm still in Vietnam, I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm not really even sure what this video is going for right now. You know when you will try to do something, but then maybe you'll quit, and then you'll try again like a couple months later, and you'll quit again, and then I guess like would be like my third time trying this kind of YouTube or social media or whatever. So I'm thinking this time maybe I'll do it for real. I'm going for anymore, but I had a plan of making like the differences, like the up and down sides of Vietnam and Thailand. And so far I will say that both me and my brother both prefer Thailand. I think Vietnam is good too. If I'm gonna go and say it like quick overall. Sorry about that. Food is good in both places. I will say the flavor seems to be stronger in Thailand for food. Like, and there's also spice. I haven't really seen that much spice around Vietnam yet, but maybe maybe I haven't tried enough food. I haven't been here long enough. In terms of intensity and like flavor and all that, so far Thai food has been like treating us better. Although there are some dishes here, like I've had like there was like vinegar inside the soup broth, and it's really unique. The closest thing I can think of to it is something like you know Korean cold noodles. How sometimes you'll have like a really fresh kind of broth, like not too. It's strong, but in a fresh way, maybe. I don't know if maybe I'm off on that example, but it also has like a lot of vegetables in it, which we love. For some reason here in Vietnam, I think a lot of the foreigners are super picky, so whenever they go order like a banh mi or some kind of whatever dish it is, they ask to get the vegetable removed. So at this point, the Vietnamese people are like used to that, so they always remove it beforehand, even if you don't ask. I guess maybe that gets some better reviews and stuff. So, but that kind of sucks because. Yes, sorry about that. So, like I was saying, back in Canada, whenever we would go to like a pho place, like a Vietnamese place, right? You would order like pho or banh mi or whatever. We would have all the vegetables in it, and they wouldn't really take them out. I guess if you're going to like a Vietnamese shop in Canada, it's because you like that kind of food, right? So maybe that's why they don't take it out over there. But over here, maybe everything's Vietnamese food, so I don't know how to explain it well, but I think you guys understand what I'm saying. But yeah, so it kind of sucks whenever you're going around and you're trying to eat food, trying to eat like the authentic dish, and all you get is like some third-rate version of the food. But then again, you'll go to some places and then they won't take it off, and then you're just like, wow, you know, it's really good. You get the real authentic experience. We really wanted to go to Ho Chi Minh City as well, because it's like the bigger city, but we're only staying for a month and we only have like a week left. We were thinking like, oh, do we get a second flight from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh and then like find a spot again and then 2 weeks later go back? It was kind of a lot. It was too much for us, so we just decided to cut it to Hanoi this time, and then next time we come back to Vietnam, which we're planning on, we thought that we would go to Ho Chi Minh City instead. So that's the plan right now. I don't really remember what I was going on about, so I'm just gonna keep saying like the things I do enjoy about Vietnam so far. Besides the food, the coffee is actually crazy. Like the coffee it's like no other country I've had before. Maybe that's just because I'm from Canada. We don't really have like, well, I'm sure we have some good coffee in Canada, right? But it's not like, oh, Canadian coffee is also great coffee. No. So I've had like coffee here in Vietnam. I've had a bunch of different kinds, like the egg coffee, I don't know, there's some specific names. There's like the salt coffee. I've tried like a bunch of stuff, and the coffee here is really crazy. And like, I mean, I've had coffee in Thailand as well, but I feel like Thai coffee is just normal coffee, just made well, kind of. You know what I mean? It's something you guys really need to try. I would say best thing you can try is like the egg coffee right away. It's like nothing else, you know. It's like a dessert and a coffee at the same time, while not being too sweet either. I don't know, it's really enjoyable. I would say try it out if you ever come to Vietnam. And it's strong. It's pretty strong. So I guess you can always tell the guy at the front as well, the coffee shop. You don't really take it that often. You can ask him to like make it like sweeter if you like that, or weaker. Don't be afraid to ask the people here. They're really nice. People are really nice. That's another thing. People are really nice here. They're really nice in Thailand as well. I would say maybe over here, I feel like there's a little bit of a barrier to entry if you want. But it really depends on the people too, right? There's nice people everywhere. But in Thailand, I feel like I was more welcomed right away. I mean, they're both great places. It's just maybe a little bit less. Maybe more emphasis on trying to grab your money. Yeah. At least that's how I feel. Overall price of everything is cheaper in Vietnam. Like you'll have the food is cheaper, transportation's cheaper. Like a ride, 20-minute bike ride with like it's like bike taxi or whatever, with Grab or whatever app the other app is, I forget. will cost you about $3 Canadian, right? Won't go higher than $5 for like a 30-minute trip even. In Thailand it's about the same, but I will say it is a little bit more expensive. So maybe if you're going 20 minutes, you'll be paying like, actually I don't even know anymore. Like I swear it's not, they're both cheap. Let's just keep it at that. They're both really cheap. Vietnam is slightly cheaper. Food, Vietnam's cheaper. Rental, like if you're doing short-term rentals or Airbnb, Vietnam's also cheaper. Definitely better off getting like a short-term rental than doing Airbnb here in Vietnam, because Airbnb can be pretty pricey. Of course, if you're living or if you're by yourself and you're trying to do like a really cheap method, I'm sure you can get like really cheap deals like capsules or whatever. We're 2 of us, so you need like a bed, or I guess we could do 2 capsules. We've done that before, 2 capsules, but it's not the best for long term. Like you don't really want to stick with that. So what we're doing right now, we're doing like, I don't want to show you guys too much, it's a little bit dirty, but I don't know what point the sawing started coming back on, but I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, to be honest. With this video, I think I might just scrap the whole thing. So I decided not to scrap the whole thing. Guys, let me know what you guys think of this kind of video. I'm not really sure how often I'll make them, but I'll try and do my best. And if you guys like it, leave a like, share it and stuff. And I guess I'll see you soon, maybe, hopefully. See ya.